I don't know about you, but me personally, all I ever want to do is get rich. I didn't give up if I got rich breaking rocks or got rich being a professional fighter. I didn't care. I was not passionate about some business. I was passionate about money and money only. This is no nonsense, no fluff, because all the other multimillionaires are lying to you. If you read books, you'll be rich. You can read books all day, you're not going to get rich. That's a lie. Think positive, you'll be rich. Another lie. What do you mean? If I read books and I think happy, money appears in my bank? No, it does not. We're cutting the garbage, getting down to it.
Winners win and losers lose. Winners are people that everything that they do, all the habits that they instill are the habits of a winner. A winner isn't a final product. A winner is a lifestyle. A winner is a concurrent set of actions that lead you to a final destination. Same way is for losers. Usually losers inhibit behaviors of losing people, who they hang out with, what they eat, what they listen to, what they consume on a regular basis, how they think about themselves, how they view the world. They view everything through the lens of a loser. That's why they are where they are today. You want uphill results with downhill habits. It's not gonna work, dude. You gotta level up. And that means understanding that if you follow a list of successful ingredients, you're gonna achieve success.
Everything that needs to be done must be done fast. That doesn't mean it has to be done cheap. It means it has to be done quickly. People seem to conflate the two, that if you do something quickly, it must be terrible. That's not the case. When you're a professional fighter, you learn to punch. Your instructor says faster, faster, faster. You learn to punch faster. You don't degrade your punch. You don't start punching like an idiot. You keep the same quality of punch, but you do it quicker. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever the business you're thinking of running, you need to do things quickly. Always producing content and always doing everything you can as quickly as possible while maintaining the quality. You have to attack and you have to move quickly.
If you're not motivated, it's for a few reasons. Either you don't like what you're doing, either you don't understand the mission as to why you're doing something. If your family's starving, if you have to feed your kids, dude, you'll get shit done. Most of you guys are comfortable, soft. They don't want it. You don't want it, dude. If you want it, you get up and do it. You do the things that you want to do. You put time into the things that you want to put time into. How is it that I can do all of these things? I'm committed. I'm committed to my goals. I can't cheat myself, bro. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with the self-sabotage. Like, dude, I'm here to win, not win against the world. I'm trying to beat myself. I beat myself every day. Conquer, conquer, conquer. Because if you can conquer yourself, you can conquer anyone. Because you're the most difficult enemy you will ever face. If you can conquer self, dude, you can build a multi-billion empire from the ground up. If you can literally commit to developing yourself full-time, dude, you can build an empire. What is holding you back? Nothing. Yourself. All you have to do is show up and commit.
If you are moving fast, you cannot fail. Speed wins. And you start to work like me, you'll realize everyone's slow, and that's okay. But things must happen quickly. It's extremely important.
The process of discomfort is inevitable. You have to go through it. Most people have that initial feeling, that initial lack of self-belief, because they don't understand that they have to be humbled first in every aspect in order to grow. So you go to the gym, you feel like shit, that's a good thing. It just shows you that you need to improve. Most people go to the gym, feel like shit, never go back.
You can go from zero to hero, from peasant to king, if you change the way that you think. And if you don't know how to change the way that you think, begin to digest new information. Stay away from the haters, stay away from the losers, stay away from the people with weak minds and weak mentalities, and find those people that empower you. Find those people, elevate your spirit and your soul, and understand that your potential, my friend, is limitless, but you must believe.
If you know good men, all they want to do is, most of the time, is work. What men who are good want to do most of the time is work. Some version of work. Trading, making money, organizing their life, getting their car clean, whatever. It's a degree of work. I don't care how I feel. Yeah. I don't care if I feel happy or sad. It doesn't really affect what I do each day. I do the exact same things. I act the exact same way. I don't put weight to the significance of the emotion. So if you have goals you want to achieve, I ask you, what people do you have around you? What network do you have around you? People you can sit down with
and they are competent and they're not lazy and they're not stupid and they're not self-interested and they believe in the greater cause where you can work as a fraternity to achieve said goals. How are we going to do this? We now want to do this. How shall we do it? And we got it done.
Focus on leveling up. Focus on winning. Every single action, everything that you do, focus on winning. Focus on becoming a champion. And you know what the outcome will be? You will become exactly what you put in. You will become the outcome of your actions. You will become the outcome of your decisions.
When you're at the bottom of the barrel, what do you have to lose? You got nothing to your name. Nothing. You have no money. You have no resources. You have no connection. You have no network. You have no education. You have nothing. What do you have to lose besides going after and chasing it, bro? Chase it like your life depends on it, because it does. It's your life, bro. Be responsible for it. Quit blaming other people, bro. You're the scammer. You said, I'm gonna do this, and you don't do it. You say, I'm gonna drop this habit, and you don't drop it. You're a scammer. You didn't work. You're the scam. Quit self-sabotaging yourself. Blaming the president. Oh, it's my parents. Oh, it's my age. Age is just a number, bro. You are scamming yourself. Take life by the horns, bro. Put in the hours, dude. Live a life of purpose. That's the name of the game.
We live in a comfortable world now where people think, oh, it doesn't matter. But you know what? To some degree, it does matter. I stand in the mirror with a pure heart. I know I am the best version of me that could possibly ever exist. I know that God is proud of me. There's nothing that God hates more than sloth and laziness. If God were to create a man and that man were to sit around and do fuck all, God will frown upon you. It's why you're never lucky. Start to work. Start to show God the beauty of his own creations. You'd be amazed how lucky you are.
Life as a man is pretty shit, and you're gonna feel shit for a pretty large percentage of the time, but you're only gonna ever escape that if you just perform regardless. You have to perform when you feel bad. As a man, you can't say, I will perform when I feel good. It doesn't work that way. You have to be the kind of person who says, I perform regardless.
I'm a winner. And I'm not a winner by what I've achieved. I'm a winner by what I do today. Not what I did yesterday, not by what I do tomorrow, not how you perceive me, but how I perceive myself. Did I cheat myself today? Or did I win? Did I beat myself at this game of life? That's all that matters. I ain't competing with you, I ain't competing with him, with her. I'm competing with myself. Every day is a chance to win or to lose. What you did yesterday in your business, what you did yesterday at the gym, what you did yesterday to level up in your knowledge or in your network, doesn't really matter. Every single day you need to show up because you're only as good as your last shot. You're only as good as your last win. You're only as bad as your last loss. But every day, the clock resets to reshape your future. The clock resets for you to reset the direction of your life. Every day is a new shot for you to change your life. Every day is a new shot for you to reinvent yourself. If you understand the power that when the sun comes up, it's a new opportunity for you to live your life, a new life of purpose, a new life of achievements, and a new life of success. You wake up with intention. Stop waking up like an accident. Start waking up with purpose and understand that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody in the world gives a fuck about your problems, and you, my friend, have to handle it yourself.